Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Commanders. This isn't just another offseason rumor. It's a potential blockbuster move that could reshape the NFC East landscape and set Washington up for a deep playoff run, maybe even more. The buzz around league insiders, especially those close to Adam Schefter, suggests that the Commanders are eyeing a bold move to bring in a veteran quarterback that could bridge the gap between the current roster and a future superstar. And yes, I'm talking about Kirk Cousins, the guy who's already familiar with Washington's offense, and under the right circumstances, could be rejoining the burgundy and gold. Now, let's dig into the details because it's not just a wild idea, there's real substance behind it. According to sources, the Commanders, who find themselves sitting at a disappointing 3-6 record in the NFC East after a tough loss to the Seahawks in Week 9, are planning a strategic move for the 2026 offseason. The plan? To make a trade involving Kirk Cousins, who's currently with the Atlanta Falcons, a team that's in rebuild mode after an underwhelming season and a disappointing start that's seen them go 1-7. The Falcons, with only about $5 million in cap space, and looking to rebuild after trading away their former star QB, are apparently open to moving Cousins in exchange for some mid-round picks, specifically a second-rounder in 2026 and a third-rounder in 2027. It's a classic case of cap relief meets youth infusion, and the Falcons are prioritizing building around their offensive line and avoiding paying the luxury tax while they try to find their footing. But why would the Commanders be interested? Well, if you've been watching the team closely, you know that Kirk Cousins could be a perfect fit right now, especially with the team's current quarterback situation. Jayden Daniels' injury in Week 9, a dislocated elbow sustained against the Seahawks, has thrown Washington's plans into flux. Although Daniels' MRI didn't show a fracture, his timetable for return remains uncertain, leaving the team in need of a reliable veteran to steady the ship. Cousins, with his surgical precision and pro-style systems, could step in and provide that stability. He's a quarterback who excels when the playbook is complex and timing is everything, just like what head coach Ron Rivera and offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy want to establish. Now, it's important to highlight Cousins' recent performance. Despite limited action in 2025, mainly due to injuries, Kirk's career stats speak for themselves. Over more than 600 pass attempts, he's completed around 67% of his passes for over 39 yards, with 270 touchdowns and just 110 interceptions. His career rating sits at an impressive 98.0, showing that he's a reliable, mature quarterback who can elevate an offense, especially when surrounded by playmakers like Terry McLaurin, who's already amassed 700 yards in 2025. Cousins is known for his accuracy, especially on play-action passes, which can really boost the running game, helping guys like Brian Robinson Jr., who's rushed for 600 yards at 4.2 yards per carry this season. In a league that's increasingly about smart, efficient quarterback play, Cousins is a guy who can deliver day in and day out. But the real question is, what does this mean for Washington's future? Well, if the trade goes through, it would serve as a bridge until Jayden Daniels is fully healthy and ready to take the reins again, likely in 2026. This gives the Commanders a chance to remain competitive while developing their young talent. Moreover, Cousins' presence could be a catalyst for Washington's offense to reach new heights, especially in high-pressure situations. His ability to convert third-and-long situations, which currently sit at a 34% success rate but could see a boost with his presence, is invaluable. The team's offensive EPA per pass, already trending positively with McLaurin's chemistry and the improved offensive line, would likely see a further uptick. And let's not forget the big picture here. The odds of Washington making a deep playoff run are already looking promising, with Super Bowl LXI odds jumping from +50, 0 to +15, 0 after recent performances, and the team's increased offensive efficiency. Cousins has a track record of performing in big moments, and his familiarity with the offense, combined with the stability he provides, could be the X factor for a team that's been searching for consistency since the days of the Redskins' glory years. It's a chance for the Commanders to hit the reset button, not just for the short term but for the next few seasons, creating a window where they can contend with the best in the league. Of course, there are some caveats. The Falcons, with their limited cap space and rebuild mode, are motivated to move Cousins for the right price, but Washington will have to negotiate carefully to get the best deal possible. Plus, bringing Cousins back would raise questions about the long-term direction, especially with Daniels' potential once he's fully healthy. But given the current landscape, it's a move that makes sense. It's about winning now while laying the groundwork for the future. Cousins' leadership and experience could be exactly what the Commanders need to push through the NFC playoff brackets and give their fans hope for another deep postseason run. Now, switching gears a little, think about how this move could impact the team's overall chemistry and locker room vibe. Kirk Cousins is known for his professionalism, work ethic, and leadership qualities. Bringing him back could inspire the offense and provide a calming presence in the locker room, especially with the recent injury setbacks. It also signals that the organization is committed to winning, willing to make bold moves, and not afraid of leveraging past relationships to get things done. That kind of confidence can be contagious, especially when the team is trying to find its identity after a shaky start to the season. Meanwhile, the NFC East is watching closely. The Eagles and Cowboys are both strong, and the Giants are always lurking. For Washington, making a move like this could be the difference between just being in the playoff hunt and actually making some noise once they get there. The division remains competitive, but with Cousins leading the offense, the Commanders could punch above their weight and really challenge their rivals. Plus, it's a statement: we're not just rebuilding, we're reloading with a veteran who knows what it takes to win. In summary, this potential trade for Kirk Cousins is more than just a rumor. It's a strategic move that aligns with Washington's current needs and future ambitions. It's about stability, experience, and a shot at reaching the Super Bowl once again. The team's management is clearly thinking big, and if this comes to fruition, it could mark a turning point, a step closer to reclaiming their place among the league's elite. Fans should be excited because this isn't just about one player. It's about the future of the franchise and the possibility of another glory era reminiscent of the Redskins' prime. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think bringing Kirk Cousins back is the right move? Would you be happy to see him in the burgundy and gold once again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. This season isn't over, and if this move happens, it could be the beginning of something special. Let's keep the faith, stay loud, and keep supporting our team no matter what. We're in this together, and the future is bright, maybe even brighter than we thought just a few weeks ago.